No dreams too big, chase anything, got the passion to do. Only a dream till it happens to you. Finally seeing money, now I'm acting a fool. Never thought touring the world all year would be something I might actually do. Friends came through, got me so high, I forgot who I was passing.
Hey there guys, welcome to the Week 7 L.E.G newsletter. Today I have special guest Mas Gesso with me.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
And we also have Chili Cheese Dog mascot, Russell Cameron Leeper. Russell, how's it going today? Handshake? Handshake? There we go, that's right. So first things first, let's talk about the Week 6 game of the week. It was between the Chili Cheese Dogs and Mas Gesso. Chili Cheese Dogs came out with the victory 143 to 138. It was a close game, and first things first, good game, brother.
Good game.
But more importantly, good game to Sebastian Sabado for picking the game of the week and possibly one of the best game of the weeks. And why is that?
You know, whenever you could have a game of the week come down to the final drive on Monday Night Football, great things are going to happen.
I agree. I was nervous. I was real nervous. I actually peed in my pants twice.
I masturbated 3 times in the fourth quarter.
And I farted for the first time in front of my girlfriend. Yeah, it was not good. But let's talk about the stats here. Yeah, kinda. It's one of those, you know. But anyways, let's talk about the stats here. This game was very close in almost every statistical category. Overall yardage was 1,019 yards to Mas Gesso's 1,173 yards. Touchdowns were 9 for each team, and turnovers were 1 apiece. It was a really close game, and personally, I remember watching the Arizona-Washington game, last part of the second half games on Sunday, and seeing that pick 6. Mas Gesso texts me, "Hey, we got a game now," and that's what made the game so intense. We had just Victor Cruz, Austin Davis left for Leeper to play. Honestly, I thought I was going down. I mean, I thought I was going down before the game, but even then, I still thought I was going down. Also, during the middle of Monday night games when we're just incredibly nervous, Mas Gesso texts me, "This is how it should be." And he is right. Sebastian, what a great game to pick. We got to get him picking all the
definitely 5-point game.
Yeah, very good.
Definitely nerve-wracking.
So, with that being said, let's get into the transaction of the week.
Okay, so we had a lot of good pickups. There was a lot of free agents this past week, a lot of good pickups. So it's kind of difficult to pick just one. But I think the pick we kind of went with, it might not be the obvious one, but we got to go with Mohamed Sanu. This guy, very quietly after this last week, he's the number 10 overall wide receiver in our league. So that's pretty good. I mean, kudos to Roger for going out and getting him. I don't know how he is a free agent for the season. He's going to have even a bigger role in that offense. But honestly, Roger, I don't know if, me personally, I would trust him. I have a rule when it comes to fantasy football. If I wouldn't get on an airplane with you, I wouldn't put you on my fantasy squad.
Wow. That's some real truth right there, man. Real truth.
Exactly.
So, talking about that, it sounds a little dishy to me. It sounds like Mas Gesso's getting a little warmed up, right? Right?
I guess we got the oven on preheat.
Oh, yeah. This is the first Mas Gesso diss of the week. Yeah, baby.
Hey, guys. How we doing today? Mas Gesso here. Coming to you with the Mas Gesso diss of the week. It's been a long season so far. Make it rain. I love that. More money for more cheese. That's what I always say. This man's got Mas Gesso in his pockets. So let's get into this diss. I don't know if y'all was watching football this past Sunday, but we had a lot of good games. One in particular stood out. I think one of our very own L.E.G owners might be helping out with a real NFL team. I'm not sure which one. It's either the Bengals or the Panthers.
Oh.
Because it looked like Nick was managing one of those teams with the way that turned out. Yeah, but overall, I mean, they put up some good fantasy points. I mean, unlike this team. So, I mean, that's maybe a big difference otherwise. Other than that, we got the startling turn of events in the league than we've had the past couple of years. Willie, you know, time's been pretty good to Willie the past couple of years in the L.E.G season. He's won back-to-back championships. But right now his record is 1-4-1. The last 2 years, if you was talking about Willie and 141, I would think you was talking about a San Diego area code. But I guess that's his record now. I guess times is a-changing. Next, we got some breaking news coming out of the Mas Queso camp. Some startling turn of events coming out. There might be a partnership that just been signed.
Oh wow! And who is this partner here?
Mas Queso has a partnership now with King Taco. Formerly, we will not be changing our name. We want to stick to Mas Queso for the fans that have been sticking with us. But formally, we will be known as the Mas Queso's King Tacos.
Wow.
It's going to be great for both organizations being able to branch out. King Taco, finest Mexican food north of the border.
Mm-hmm.
King Taco. King Taco. Also, if Mas Queso wins the L.E.G championship for 2014, Mas Queso and King Taco will donate 5 free tacos per each member of the L.E.G League. Drinks not included, no extra hot sauce included.
Oh man!
But tacos are free.
Yeah,
5 free tacos if Mas Queso wins the championship. So get on board with your Mas Queso
Russell.
at King Taco.
Free tacos. You hear
That's
it
good
first.
tacos.
Mas Queso, what? Congratulations on the merger.
Thank you. It's
Hope it goes all
very
well.
big for the team. We're getting T-shirts out. We're going to be branching. We have some of our players doing some advertising with King Taco. So it's going to be pretty big for everybody.
And
We're excited.
It's also a big deal for King Taco, you being the first professional sports they have sponsorship for, correct?
Very true.
Wow.
They've been wanting to get in professional sports for a while, and we're very glad that we were able to take that jump with them, and we're expecting really great things to come from King Taco and Mas Queso.
Well, you heard it here, folks. First Mas Queso diss of the weekend. It was a very, very exciting one. You know, their business grew and upper management. So let's get into the Eliminator Challenge. This week was very intense. We still have 3 people remaining. We have Mr. James Leeper here from Mas Queso. We have Roger Rivera from the motherfucking Dirtbags. And we also have Sebastian Sabato from the 40-ounce pounders of L.A. You went with the Broncos, correct?
Yeah, I think I took the easy road with this week. I looked at the Broncos' schedule, and there's not many favorable matchups coming up that I feel that confident in, whereas playing the Jets.
They do have the most difficult schedule of the regular season this year, so that's something to keep in mind.
True.
Very good point. One of the things that Leeper had pointed out to me in the Eliminator Challenge that he felt confident about coming into Monday night is that Seabass and Roger both picked the Niners. And we've obviously seen the Rams, when they're not as good as they are now, tie games. Nick, that sounds good, right? Tie games with the Niners and even make them very close.
You mean Nick games?
Yeah. Leeper says that he doesn't want anything to do with division games, so he had a lot of confidence going into Monday night. It looked good for the first half. Second half was a double whammy for him, unfortunately. Quarterback play
2 stories.
and the Rams play. So let's get into our pick'em challenge for Week 7.
Week 7 got some good matchups. Week 7-0, as we like to say in Espanol.
Yeah, and let's keep this in mind that we are entering the 3rd week of our outer league play. So far, the Baby Nuts are in the lead with a 6-3-1 record compared to the Infant Nuts. Last week for Week 6, the only winner we had from the Infant Nuts was Alex Washington Senators, if I'm saying that right. Who did he beat? He beat... I can't remember who he beat. Well, Leeper's checking right now on his tablet. So let's get into the first game here. We have the Chili Cheese Dogs at the Washington Senators. Now, who do you pick for this game?
It's going to be a close matchup. Both teams got some good players. I think I got to give the edge to the Chili Cheese Dogs, though. Playing on home turf should go for them. They play well at home.
Okay. And personally, me, I'm going to do the old Alec to himself, and I'm going to pick the Washington Senators. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm going to pick them. So let's see. The next game we have here is the Dirty Do at the McGiblets.
I don't know.
That's a tough
Part of
one.
me wants
That's
to
a tough
say
one.
Dom's going to run away with it.
Mm-hmm.
part of me saying Nick pulls an upset and gets a tie.
It's kind of like when you go to Vegas and you see like the Jaguars versus like, I don't know, like the Seahawks or Packers or something. They say like, oh, 14 plus. You know, you think, oh yeah, I got to go with them. But they always somehow get closer than that to beating them. So it's one of those. I have to go with the McGiblets though. Personally, just because the Dirty Do have scored the least amount of points in our league, and the McGiblets have scored the most points in our league so far. So I mean, I have to go with the Giblets on that stat alone. Any more say so on that game?
I mean, Dom's got paid in Manning and Company.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. So let's see, Sweaty Balls and San Diego Pounders. Who do you have in this game, Mosqueso?
I'm gonna say Willie, just
Okay.
because 2-4-1 seems like a more believable San Diego error code than 1-4-1.
Yeah, that's good. And honestly, I'm going to go with the San Diego Pounders just because, as of right now, Willie actually is up there for most points scored. I believe he's 4 or 3. He's up there, but he's unfortunately played against the most points by far. That being expected, though, being the back-to-back champ. I mean, you're going to get that target on your back, and that's exactly what the L.E.G has made sure they have done. Duck hunting season. That's what they want in San Diego. You're the champ. It comes with it. That's what happens. Sweaty Balls, they had the second least amount of points scored, so I think that's going to be a disadvantage for Sweaty Balls. That's my money. But let's see. So we also have the 40-ounce pounders at Mosqueso. What do you think about that one?
It's gonna be a tight matchup. It's gonna come down to don't really know what it's gonna come down to. That's what the X Factor is all about.
It looks like a pretty close game. So far, I know that if both of these teams were to lose,
I don't need to win anymore, though. I got some money.
they're going to be somewhat okay. And you know what? This could be argued a game of the week right here. I mean, good records, good competition. Number 1 and number 2 most winningest franchise in the L.E.G. Me, I give it to Mosqueso. I know 40-ounce pounders have some area of concern for their team. I'm not going to say where. And also, he's played against the least amount of points this season, 40-ounce pounders. Mosqueso, he's the second highest scoring team in the league. This is some real competition now. I mean, I look at his team every week, and it's in the 140s at least. I mean, I almost lost this week against him too. I mean, it's Mosqueso, man. Like that's what it is. So I'm gonna pick the Mosqueso.
Thank you. I'm gonna go with myself too. Of course, I don't do what Alec does. I guess he haven't won any championships.
One thing,
I also haven't placed last either. So I mean, there's a few things I haven't done that he does. But some things work, some things don't. I'm gonna go with myself. I could lose, I could win. I just know if you're gonna beat me, you better have your A game.
So there's 2 things that 40-ounce pounders can probably do better than you. That's probably eat Twinkies faster.
It's pretty quick.
You know what I mean? They could probably do that and pound 40s. But we'll see. We'll see. The fantasy football, we'll see how that goes this week. So this brings us to our last game, the game of the week. Now, it might be a little interesting for you, but it's going to be the fucking dirtbags at Your Mother Should Have Swallowed You. The reason why we say this is because the fucking dirtbags are riding a 2-3-1 record, while Mesa is riding a 1-5 record. Mesa has taken the advice of Alec and Roger, do something with your team. And he did, and he got a win. He should have had 2 wins, but that's a different story for a different day. But basically, whoever loses here, they're going to be in a shitty situation. Am I wrong about that?
They're going to be on the outside looking in. Definitely.
Yes, it's going to be really bad. I give the fucking dirtbags the win here just because they have showed previous durability and being able to come back from something so small and make themselves somewhat irrelevant or just part of the playoff run again in the middle of the season. Roger knows how to make trades sometimes he does, but he does his trades and he gets his team moving around. He doesn't just stick around, he tries to adapt. Who do you have in this match?
Checking my app.
It's a mighty fine, nice tablet you have there.
Thank you. Costco. So the app says, it's not working right now. it's going to be a tough matchup. Honestly, like Mr. Wynn said, this could be a make or break game for either of the two teams. Whoever loses this game is going to be in a really shitty situation, whether it be Mesa or Roger. Roger, of course, he's in the tougher division. He has a better record, but that better record doesn't put him in a better situation. Mesa's probably in a better situation with the worse record. So, Mesa wins this game, he's right back into third place, right back in the playoff hunt. Well, I think a game behind Alex. So, I got to go with Mesa, though. I think he might pull out the upset. He's got some talent on his team. They could do something. He's got Emmanuel Sanders there. He seems like he catches fucking 10 passes a game for like 80 yards and no touchdowns on the season. It's bound to happen, though. So, got to go with Mesa.
Well, so that's what we have here for you this week. Any other side notes we have, Mosqueso?
Yes. Eat King Taco. King Taco, finest Mexican food north of the border.
Already putting the sponsorship to work and spreading their name out, and I'm sure King Taco is beyond happy teaming up with Mosqueso, a professional right here by me. Well, with that being said, I just want to say good luck, gentlemen, in Week 7 of the L.E.G League, and cheers.
Turn down for what?